few clips in regards to why the K's and the J's are trying to trend this week. It's being reported that Kim has somehow, some way, got Courtney, convinced to make it seem like their little beef that they were having was so good it had to be filmed. Yes, I'm not kidding you. It's being reported that Kim is trying to convince Courtney to show that they're okay. Remember how Kim was asking Courtney if she was happy? And she said, "Yeah, I'm happy as long as I'm not talking to you." Y'all remember that? Many people are saying that Kim has tried to convince Courtney to make it seem like they're good now. The biggest thing is, I don't like how they show Chloe. I don't. I think Kim can try and have the bloopers, the blunders, but in regards to how they treat Chloe is not cool. How they treat Courtney, but Courtney speaks up for herself. Courtney has a man that loves her, supports her, that's there for her. It's going to take people a few minutes to come in. So let's go ahead and do the disclaimer. So then that way we can get through a lot of these clips. But yeah, the K's and the J's are something else. Like I told y'all, the mom expects these girls to date, and she expects them to have a lot of relationships. So thanks for tuning in to Let's Talk About It Media 21. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and please share if you care. What are we going to talk about? We're going to talk about what's on Instagram, what's on Twitter, what's going on in the news around the world. Copyright disclaimer: under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is use permitted by a copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All comments are alleged, in our opinion, and for entertainment purposes only. And don't forget, the Cash App is Let's Talk About It Media. And have a great day. Stay positive, stay focused. So, of course, please make sure you like and comment and share. Please make sure this is going to be just breaking news of what's going on in regards to the media. I'll talk about that later. The Kardashians are definitely trying to trend over what's going on in the media. Kim Kardashian, makeup artist, Ashley shares her makeup tips. Yeah. Kim, I don't know. Let's see what their PR stunts is for this week. Let's go here. We're going to talk about Blac Chyna. Talks about what she, let's see. Blac Chyna defends what it means to be a girl's girl. Many people were talking about, Blac Chyna was talking about her outfits. And even though she's a Christian, she can pretty much wear whatever she wants to wear. As long as it's not like too revealing. We know that Blac Chyna looks so much better. She looks like she took 10 years off her skin, her body. She looks healthier. Before, her face was very full, and she got those filters removed, and it was huge. It made her look so much better. And then you've seen that a lot of famous people are actually getting those fillers dissolved as well. But I'm not going to play the clip. She's recently been doing a lot of interviews. I just saw that Blac Chyna did an interview with Devon Franklin, and they did like a smaller prayer together. That was kind of interesting, where he's going around, Devon Franklin, he's going around asking famous people what they want to pray about. I think this was the second time I saw Blac Chyna, and I think I saw Devon Franklin with Nick Cannon. So I'll look into that, and then you guys can tell me if we should be side-eyeing. Is this famous people going to a man that just recently got divorced from Megan Good, going to a man for prayer because a lot of people don't want to go into the church house because they ask for your money, and people are questioning pastors and what pastors are doing and in regards to the man above, and so many things are going on, and you have a lot of Christian storylines and situationships that are coming out, and people are saying, okay, these pastors should be painted in a good light, and it's almost like nobody's holding them accountable in regards to if they're cheating on their wives, if they're having a problems in the media. There's so many things that's being said about these pastors.
pastors and bishops. It's concerning. So I get that Black China saying, even though I'm a Christian, I can pretty much wear what I want. As long as I'm trying to be a good person. You know what I'm saying? And I just think we need to get back to that. We don't have to get back to the old times where women are wearing dresses. You got to cover your hair. You have to have your dresses to your knees. You can't sit in you can't sit in the first pew because some of these women weren't wearing undergarments. Some of these women weren't wearing undergarments and they were in the front pew. Oh my goodness. But there's just so much going on. I know a lot of pastors. I know a lot of ministers. And right now, I know a lot of older people, they're disgusted about what's going on in the church house. And I'm glad that Black China show was about a year ago, 2 years ago. She saw that she got baptized. So Black China is definitely trying to get her life together. Now her mom is something else. It's interesting. Dream's grandmother is Tokyo Tony and Kris Jenner. Dream's grandmother is Tokyo Tony and Kris Jenner. You know what I'm saying? When you look at children, and then recently I saw a post that Rob had said something about I'm protecting my daughter or something. He had posted something. There's many things that you got to protect, and this is one of them. Something Rob said. But that's interesting that Black China and Rob had a child together. You know what I'm saying? You would have never thought. Many people were like, Black China, you should have married that man. You should have went to some kind of ceremony and married that man. Because Black China went through a lot with the K's and the J's. She's another one. Black China was friends with Kim. Kylie started dating Tyga. So when you look at the situations about the K's and the J's, they like to take people men and they try to paint a different picture. They're not going to want to speak about it. Kim was close with Black China. And then Kylie started dating Tyga. Kim was close to Larsa Pittman. And then Chloe started dating Tristan Thompson. Look it up. I'll do a better story on that. But yeah, like the video. There's 19 people in the room and I only have one like. Can I get more likes? There's 19 people in the room and I only have one like. Can you please like the video? Please, please, please. It lets everyone know that we're live and it helps to push the video out. Okay, so Black China has been trending. I just talked about there's more people in the room. I just talked about Black China's talking about her health and well-being. I just talked about Black China met with Devon Franklin and got prayer. I just talked about Black China's talking about her outfits, and even though she's a Christian, she tries to dress what's suitable for her. So that's something that Black China's talking about. She looks amazing. Note in the comments, don't y'all think she looks amazing? There's 22 people in the room. Can I get more likes, you guys? It really helps the video. It really pushes the video out. Please like the video. Please, please, please. It really pushes the video out. I haven't asked anybody for money. I'm just asking people to subscribe, turn on their notification bell, and to like the video. There's 22 people in the room. Please like the video. So yeah, Black China has been trending a lot. I saw it in an interview and I may post that. Thank you for the like. I see it's going up. I got 2 likes. Please like the video. There's 21 people in the room. I just saw another like. Please like the video. I just saw that Black China, it was a resurfaced video when she did an interview in regards to her talking about her friendship with Kim and her talking about when Rob called her, she was like, what is this all about? What are they trying to do now? And I might try and repost that video in regards to Black China talking about her friendship with the Kardashians. Let's see if we can pull up a video. You know me. I'm quick to pull up a video. Pull up a video. Let's see. Black China in an interview talking about the Kardashians. Let's see. Hold on one second. I don't want the commercial to pop up.
First things first, I feel like I kind of have to announce it. I'm with Angela White.
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. How does that feel? Now, it's almost like you've reclaimed a part of yourself. You no longer want to be addressed as Black China.
Correct. I feel like it's one of those things to where those always there, but I had buried this persona of Black China over top of like really like who I am. I'm like really grateful that people like recognize that I'm Angela.
So the first thing you do, you start with the name. And you're giving back by teaming up with the Katarina Club and serving some underprivileged children. How important is it to be doing?
If you didn't see that video, Black China was actually serving the community. And then she did another thing, I think on her birthday. So she's a huge advocate for helping the community. She really is.
An event like this?
It's important to me because I feel like I can bring more enlightenment to the situation that's like literally right underneath our noses. You know, like growing up, I didn't have a silver spoon, you know, and if I can be a vessel to shed light on the situations, like by all means, like use me.
You are in such a good space and such a positive space and such a mindful space. It feels like that your co-parenting situation is a lot better, especially with.
So she's about to go through her co-parenting situation with Rob Kardashian. Let's hear what she has to say. Let's continue.
Rob Kardashian. Would you say you guys are on a good trajectory?
Yeah, absolutely, for sure. I feel like time heals everything, and people change, and situations change, and you get to see the situation for what it is, and the situation is dream. And also, too, let's not leave out King and co-parenting with Michael, too, with King. So I feel like long as like my kids are.
She called him Michael. She didn't call him Tyga. Did y'all notice that? She said she can almost get along better with Rob Kardashian than she can Tyga. I think she's really hurt by what Tyga has done. How, if you didn't check my video out about 6 months ago, 8 months ago, Black China talked about Tyga put her out to date Kylie. Hello. Kylie was what age? So people need to side eye the Kardashians because these younger generations shouldn't be dating too early. We've seen what happened with Kylie. I hope that same thing don't happen with this next generation. Let's continue with the interview.
For what it is, and the situation is dream. And also, too, let's not leave out King and co-parenting with Michael, too, with
Michael.
King. So I feel like long as like my kids are good and happy on both sides, that's all I care about as a parent. You know, and my kids, like, they're really smart and they have like common sense, and they're like the sweetest people, like little people. So they're gonna be good. Just them in general. Like I don't never worry like when they go over to like the other parents' house, because it's like, what are they doing over there? But I'm like, nah, my kids are good. They're pretty smart. I recognize that I'm.
So that's happy. It's good that she's happy about when they're outside of her, that she's happy when they're at their dad's house and she has peace. She's not worried about that. That's a good thing.
They're gonna be good. Just them in general. Like I don't never worry like when they go over to like the other parents' house, because it's like, what are they doing over there? But I'm like, nah, my kids are good. They're pretty smart.
I asked about Rob specifically because we saw a lot of things play out so publicly, whether it was on a show with you guys or whether it was with the rest of the family, but it also feels like that things are healing with the rest of the family.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I feel like, you know, everybody was young, like we're still young. So it's more things that we have to like worry about aside from that. It's like, why have this feud when we're gonna be family forever?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like, whoa.
Like I said, we're looking from the outside in.
Yeah.
I did really like seeing you and Chloe agreeing that it takes a village to raise a child. I know she got some back
for what it is in this.
Yeah, many people didn't like that Chloe and Chris was trying to utilize Dream to do promotional stuff. Remember, Kris Jenner used a promotional thing with Dream. They were doing some computer thing, and then people were like, "Where's Black China? Where's Rob?" And then Chloe, Kris Jenner, Dream, and True had a butter commercial. Everybody was like, "Where's Rob?" Let's continue.
Going over there, but I'm like, nah, my kids are good. They're pretty smart.
I asked about Rob specifically.
Like when I go.
Yes, thank you for saying it doesn't cost anything to hit the like button. There's 13 people in the room. I only have 2 likes. Please hit the like button. Thank you for that comment. It does not cost anything to hit the like button. Thank you for that. Let's continue.
Sweetest people, like little people. So they're gonna be good. Just them in general. Like I don't never worry like when they go over to like the other parents' house, because it's like, what are they doing over there? But I'm like, nah, My kids are good. They're pretty smart.
I asked about Rob specifically because we saw a lot of things play out so publicly, whether it was on a show with you guys or whether it was with the rest of the family, but it also feels like that things are healing with the rest of the family.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, yeah. I feel like, everybody was young, like we're still young. So it's more things that we have to like worry about aside from that. It's like, why have this feud when we're gonna be family forever?
Yeah.
Family forever.
It's like, hello.
Like I
She
said,
said
we're
it.
looking from the outside in.
Yeah.
I did really like seeing you and Chloe agreeing that it takes a village to raise a child. I know she got some backlash because people thought she was saying, oh, I'm, Dream's other mother or whatnot.
I feel like I'm like a third parent for Dream.
That's all I care about is a parent.
Yeah, because Chloe did try and take the credit. You can't be the third parent. You could be the aunt. Just say that you're a special aunt in her life. Chloe's a trip. Chloe will make comments to act like she's the only one doing stuff. She will do that. We're not going to act like Chloe didn't portray that on her show. She didn't have to give Dream a storyline. She's trying to give Dream a storyline. She's trying to give Rob a storyline. Wasn't it Chloe that said, oh, Rob's trying to consider coming back to the show? Why? Because you guys' storylines are boring. Rob don't want to have nothing to do with that. Chloe continues to mention Rob, and she's trying to mention Dream. She should keep them out of her storyline because she has a storyline with Tristan, who cheated and had a baby on her. So yeah, Chloe knew what she was doing, and they've been utilizing Dream in commercials. It should be Black China and Rob, not Kris Jenner and Chloe. They shouldn't be in those commercials. It should be the parent. You can't make money off my child. Are you kidding me? And people were calling them out, and they should. There's 10 people in the room. Can you please like the video? I only have 2 likes, but there's 10 people in the room. Let's continue with the video.
My kids are good. They're pretty smart.
I asked about Rob specifically because we saw a lot of things play out so publicly, whether it was on a show with you guys or whether it was with the rest of the family, but it also feels like that things are healing with the rest of the family.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, yeah. I feel like, everybody was young, like we're still young. So it's more things that we have to like worry about aside from that. It's like, why have this feud when we're gonna be family forever?
Yeah.
It's like, hello.
Like I said, we're looking from the outside in.
Yeah.
I did really like seeing you and Chloe agreeing that it takes a village to raise a child. I know she got some backlash because people thought she was saying, oh, I'm, Dream's other mother or whatnot.
I feel like I'm like a third parent for Dream, I guess.
Third parent?
I do know how important it is for Dream to have a great maternal influence, whether that be from me or her own.
She just said, I feel like the third parent. She said it's important for there to be somebody that has internal. And she just shaded her. She just shaded her. I'm wondering if Black China heard that. Let's hear that again.
Why have this feud when we're gonna be family forever?
Yeah.
It's like, hello.
Like I said, we're looking from the outside in.
Yeah.
I did really like seeing you and Chloe agreeing that it takes a village to raise a child. I know she got some backlash because people thought she was saying, oh, I'm, Dream's other mother or whatnot.
I feel like I'm like a third parent for Dream, I guess.
It's a
Third parent for Dream? I wouldn't want somebody saying that about my child. You are not the third parent. You're the aunt. If you're assisting your brother, you're assisting your brother. That doesn't have anything to do with Black China if that's Rob's time. Chloe be trying to throw shade at people and people be catching it while she over there with a whole man that cheated. They're jealous of Black China for sure because she's got a man now and she looks great.
Like I said, we're looking from the outside in.
Yeah.
I did really like seeing you and Chloe agreeing that it takes a village to raise a child. I know she got some backlash because people thought she was saying, oh, I'm, Dream's other mother or whatnot.
She
I
should
feel
have
like
got
I'm like a third parent for Dream, I guess. I do know how important it is for Dream to have a great maternal influence.
a great maternal influence. She threw shade and she knew she threw shade. Maternal influence, that's comes from her mom and her father and different people. Maternal influence. Chloe a trip, y'all. So is Kim, and people keep saying, are they okay? Are they okay?
Parent for Dream, I guess. I do know how important it is for Dream to have a great maternal influence, whether that be from me or her own mom or whoever. It's important in wherever she gets it from.
I think she was trying to clarify to say it's all of us that are raising her. And you agreed.
Yeah, and then you have to think too, like they're so close, like Rob and Chloe, like they're like this. Yeah. So of course, like Dream's gonna be like this with True. You know what I mean? Because like that's like Chloe's baby. Rob is like
exactly.
You know what I mean? So of course, like Dreamy, yeah.
Yeah. So we understand that they are close. Chloe is helping Rob. And I'm sure Rob is probably in a better space and place. So he doesn't want to have anything to do with the show. And it's Chloe that keeps saying it. Rob's not saying, oh, I might come back. It's Chloe. It's Chloe and Chris that's having Dream in commercials, not Rob in Black China. It shouldn't be that way. I wish somebody would. Now, remember, I can't remember the page that talked about the Kardashians having the access and the trademark for Dream's name. I don't even think it's Rob. I think it's the company business, the Kardashians business. It's sad if Black China doesn't have the authority to trademark her own daughter. I wish somebody would try and take the trademark from my own child. No way. No way, no how. You can't have my child in no commercials without me or the dad. Even just in the background saying hi, something. That's my child. I get it. If there's no way. There's no way. And people were calling Chris out. We get Chris, you want to make money, you're the momager. But no, you're not gonna have my child in no commercials and me not being in there. Because it was like, oh yeah, hi Dream. And then they were on video chat. Black China should have been standing behind their daughter Dream. And Rob should have been standing behind there too. Hi mom. No, you're not going to have my child in a video with you. And then the butter commercial. And then they did another campaign in regards to Christmas stuff. I'll say it that way. So that's three situations. You got my child in a situation and the parents are not there. No, sir. No, ma'am. No ham. No, thank you, ma'am. Mm-mm. Let's see. Let's see if there's another one in regards to her talking about her friendship with Kim. If I can't find it, I'll do another video later. But yeah, Black China's been speaking up and I don't blame her. Let's see what the next clip is. Okay, it's basically saying Kim Kardashian and Kanye West reunite on the 10th wedding anniversary at their daughter. See, that's the Kardashians again. Trying to This man is married. They didn't reunite on their wedding. That just, and see, if they did, that just happens to be the day of her wedding anniversary and Kim wanted to be near Kanye. That in itself tells it all. Maybe she saw the date and she was like, yes, it's going to be a good idea. It's going to trend that I'm near Kanye. This would have been our 10th anniversary. This would have been our 10th. Now it all makes sense. She's trying to overtrend Beyonce and Blue Ivy. And then she possibly wanted to be near Kanye to trend on their, it would have been. But Kanye moved on. It would have been their 10th year anniversary. Isn't that a trip? Oh, She's something else, y'all. People keep asking, is she okay? It has to get exhausting. Let's see. Kendall Jenner hanging out with both Bad Bunny and Devin Booker. I told y'all, the mom expects them to date. The mom wants them to trend. The mom wants them to be hanging out with as many people possible so they could trend to try and get people over there to that show. I'm wondering what the true ratings are. Because remember, it was Chloe that said they almost didn't get a season 2. Did they almost not get a season 2 because of what they said about Ray J and all the alleged allegations in regards to what Ray J said 2 years ago? Go back and check that out. So is Kendall really hanging out with and trying to help the family distract away from people talking about Corey? People talking about Kim and the booze and the Tom Brady roast. This is an older clip, so we're not going to go through that. This is Courtney talking about, just like I said, Kim was recording her saying, "Are you happy?" And she said, "Yeah, I'm happy outside of talking to you." Kim didn't want Courtney to be happy. Kim didn't want Courtney to be in that honeymoon stage. Kim wanted it to be about her. Kim couldn't even be happy for her sister getting married. I ain't even gonna go through that. And then of course you got Sierra with her children. Beautiful moment. You don't see a lot of parents utilizing their kids to go viral trend. So people are questioning Kim's morals. People are questioning Kim as a parent, and they're questioning Kanye. Okay, this is a situationship. They got Chloe out here talking about her situationship. When she was thicker, she basically talked about her camel. Girl, why? Please sit down, Chloe. Chloe, please sit down. Can somebody please knock on Chloe's door and say, they said over there, please sit down? She's basically, many people are talking about this weight loss situation. We don't know if she's taken anything, how she lost the weight. We've seen over the years she's lost more and more and more and more weight. And more weight. We've seen it. And we get it. And the biggest thing is they are portraying Chloe because they're trying to change her storyline from Tristan, but then they brought Tristan back. And Tristan talk about, well, why don't we get a tunnel? Or why don't we have some way to connect the houses? Chloe likes when Tristan tries to act like he wants her. I told y'all. If Chloe and Tristan start dating, that's when Tristan gonna start acting like he cheating again. Tristan only acts like he cheats when he's dating her. Chloe seems single, but maybe she's with Tristan. Tristan seems single, but maybe he's with Chloe. Who do you know? Would your sister want your ex that cheated to film with your family? Would your sister hang out with a man that cheated and got somebody pregnant? The Kardashians are using Tristan and Scott as a storyline. It is what it is. And if she starts to date somebody else, they're going to boot Tristan out and she'll try to start dating or filming with that person. They're utilizing Tristan to change the narrative. For sure. What else is going on? Courtney and Scott's children and yeah, he's literally holding something to cut with, which is concerning. And then this is the situation, like I said, Courtney's basically talking about her and Kim getting along. And they feel like they got to do whatever they got to do for the show. People are like, it's the end of an era, and they're trying everything because there's so many other things that's trending. You got the Diddy situation. Diddy's friend with Corey Gamble, who is dating Kris Jenner. So they're trying to distract away from the Corey situation. They don't want that to trend. Courtney's the one sister that's married and that seems happy. And Kim can't even be happy for her. She brought drama to that. Kim wants Chloe to stay with Tristan because it brings drama. And in this situation, did y'all see what Kim Kardashian had to say about OJ concerning? Okay, so we have to generally talk about this. I got to cover that up. We have to generally talk about this because I'm being told that there is a documentary that the sisters are doing. The title was a problem. The sisters are doing a documentary. And they're talking about Nicole, what she experienced, what she had going on. Kris Jenner is trying to say she didn't know what was going on. I call BS. I do. How do you not know what your friend is going through? You didn't see any of the bruises? I don't believe always what the Kardashians say. I don't. She tried to say, look it up. Kris Jenner tried to say she was supposed to have dinner with Nicole or lunch or brunch, whatever, and she couldn't make it. And then a few days later, or within that week, Nicole had passed. Oh, and she might have wanted to tell me what was going on. Did y'all hear my video last month when Khloe Kardashian said the chase alleged started from her dad's house? Did y'all see that video? I'll be bringing y'all the real tea. Y'all need to subscribe. Some of these other pages don't be bringing receipts like I bring receipts, but some of them do. Some of them really do. They be bringing the receipts. One of my favorite people are on right now, and I'm doing my video. But yeah, Chloe said in a video with Kim that the chase started from the dad's house. And then Chris wants to add herself to the story again. Now you got to remember, Kris Jenner's husband was the one that was the attorney to help OJ. If it don't fit, it must be a quit. That was the other guy. But yeah, this whole situation shit. I don't know if the sisters are going to talk about the relationships in regards to Chris that she tried to tell her and she ignored it. Chris may be concerned that this documentary will be coming out. Chris also don't like that Caitlyn Jenner had a documentary and it talked about how Kim planned a lot of stuff. Yes. Caitlyn Jenner has been spilling a lot of tea lately, y'all. And the K's and the J's wanted to make sure their show came out when Caitlyn Jenner's documentary came out, and they wanted to make sure that they were going to be on when this documentary came out in regards to Nicole. They did. Let's see, what else are we going to talk about? Yeah, this is something we just talked about in regards to celebrities that were booed at games. Not just games. Kim was just booed at the roast. Kim was just booed at that roast. And many people feel that she tried to utilize, she tried to utilize North to get that conversation off her in regards to the Tom Brady roast. Now, this came from Us Weekly. I don't know if Kim was recent. Oh, you know what? This comes from, remember how Kim went to like a soccer game? When was it? About a year or two ago? And she got booed. So lately, she's been getting booed a lot. That's why alleged they wanted Netflix to take that out. They don't want Kim to be going in situation, and she's constantly getting booed. And yes, they took that out. They didn't expect, the K's and the J's did not expect Kim to be recorded from people's TV and post how bad the boos were. Then they tried to change the narrative and say, oh, it was one man that started it. No, there was a crowd of ex-fans that booed together. And then there was people that were shouting things out at her. And then, people were like, and this is not to embarrass or shame, but they're trying to always change the narrative about what's really going on. Yeah, she had gone to a soccer game like 2 years ago, and there was a situationship. And some of the countries didn't want her in their stadiums. Remember that? So right now, it's definitely, Kim is struggling in regards to people liking her, not liking her. That's why she's trying to get in different rooms because, they feel that the K's and the J's, people are kind of tired of the same old, same old. But I kind of wanted to end the video there. I just wanted to do a quick hot topics, trending topics, talk about Black China, what she had to say, talk about how Kim is being and going to different places and arenas and she's getting booed at these events. And celebrities don't like that. It could definitely mess with their brand. It could definitely mess with their brand for sure. So this is the biggest thing is she's getting booed in soccer arenas. She just went to see this was a test. See, people don't follow it like I do. She just went to the women's basketball game because she probably didn't want to go to the men's because they were in the they're in the playoffs or they're in the championships right now, and she probably didn't want that heat, so she went over to the women's to take North. They are saying Kim is trying to clout chase with her own daughter, and she needs to protect her daughter, mind, body, soul, and spirit. She needs to get North out of the media. North doesn't need to take this pressure at this young age. Kim was in her teens when they had their show. She was probably in her 20s when they had the show. I'm sorry, people are saying in the comments, shame on Kris Jenner and Kim. They need to let those children grow up. Don't give those kids a storyline. That's what people are saying. But well wishes. Thank everyone for being here. Focus on healthy, safe relationships. Be around people that's loving, kind, and respectful. Everyone, have a great day. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your friends, your good relationships. You know, speak up, speak out if someone's not treating you right. Speak up, speak out if someone's not respecting you. Speak up, speak out if you notice that there's a problem. You know, well wishes. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Have a great day.